For the first time, the University of Virginia is hosting the Men's Lacrosse Championship weekend. Scott Stadium, home of UVA football in the fall. This weekend, it's all about lacrosse. In our second national championship game of the day, two-time defending champ Adelphi takes on Tampa in the Division II title game. Dave Ryan alongside Dan Kaplan of Inside Lacrosse. Welcome to Championship Sunday. And partner D3 Tufts made it a three-peat with a 17-11 win over RIT. In Division II, Adelphi tries to make history to become the first ever three-peat program in Division II. It won't be easy. For Adelphi, Christian Tomei, the Kelly Award winner, as the top goalie in the nation. An amazing story at 6'4", 250. There's Gordon Purdy, the alum of Adelphi, going for a third straight national championship today. And Tampa led by Maryland transfer Westin Schmidt. He has been for Maryland in a national semifinal at the Division I level. He's been under the bright lights in the big stadium like we have here today. So the goalies, again, will be very key.
Absolutely. And again, both of them also key, not just for what they can do between the pipes, but what they allow for the defenses in terms of how they want to play.
The first face-off man in the game today for J.B. Clark and the Spartans in the visiting Blacks as the lower seed. Adelphi, #1 ranked team in the North region. Tampa, one loss this year today, and something will. Fun to watch these two outstanding D2 programs. Spurbank, Tomei shut down the angle nicely. Tomei is a big man. He's 6'4", 250. In just his first year of a 4-year program. Former champion NAI at Kaiser. National Goalie of the Year prospect. Shot there from Gibson is off target. This guy is quite a story. He's 25 years old, only a junior.
It makes a great save there, holding strong on the pipe, and that's one. Strong defense from Adelphi, baits the ball out of the stick of the Dodger there that had a short stick on him.
Ortega to Fred, who cracks right into the goal stick of Tomei. And the big man at 6'4", 250 is going to just take it out himself and run over Friend with a truck dodge. Here's the goalie into the offensive end. On a bounce to Gibson, a little bit of a sloppy pass. Gibson then lost it. He can move. And an absolute bullet off his stick, 100+ miles an hour. Final seconds here. That's bounced toward Christian Tomei has got the easy stop. And that's it, Dan, for our opening 15. We'll take on the move.
And now they'll have a 4-on-3 here.
And Shaw cruising in. Donnellan cranks a righty shot. Just it up for Schmidt. Airborne inside the crease. It went right behind the goal. Off the save from Westin Schmidt. Shutting down Donnellan, bidding for a second.
To crack.
Far up. Second line midfield out there. Rick Bradshaw. Kesselring feeding in front. Broken up. Right into the goal stick of Tomei, who just stuck it out there. Perfect timing, hand-eye coordination. And he has the pick. That was sweet.
Yeah, I'm not even sure I realized he was who was responsible for that pickoff there.
Alessandro, one of the captains, looking for a second title. Longtime star.
Hey there, it's Coach Damon. Real quick, if you're enjoying this save edit, I want to invite you to sign up for my weekly newsletter where I send out lacrosse goalie tips, tricks, drills, everything that I was working on during that week. It's absolutely free. Just go to laxgoalierat.com/email, enter your email, and you'll get the next newsletter. And while you're at it, be sure to like and subscribe to this YouTube video so that you can be notified when the next save edits come out. Let's get back into it.
Lewis 10 to shoot. Outside the right alley. Kyle Lewis. Great defense. Flag flies, though. The stick was too high in front. Denied the quick stick try from Durnan. Shot clock. Gibson outside the right alley. Donnellan passing. Spin shot. Stop Schmidt. On the quick stick attempt, spin there from Woodland, EMO specialist, who's got 14 goals this year. And Westin Schmidt up to the task. That's a big save to begin the second half.
You have Adelphi checking into a 3-3 zone. Short stick top center, short stick inside.
Here's Ortega, thought about pulling the trigger. Double team, Ortega spin, stop by Tomei.
Got a leaker.
It was a nice one. About 5 yards. Back 15, McDermott operates. The GLE looking to get the hands free. The send, spins, he shoots, deflected away, goes over the crossbar.
Another huge save there from Schmidt. Again, kind of
was nice. Turned the goal stick horizontally there, Dan.
And really stepping up on that angle. You can see as this shot is about to happen, he's fielding that shot with his toes on the front of the crease. He's out of the goal mouth inside. So just You know, really stepping up on that angle, cutting things down, making it tough on shooters. Really great save there to get going in the second half.
Looking for the equalizer, looking for the first goal of our second half. Tight game last year, low scoring. And here we go again. In front, broken up. Great play by Christian Tomei, got just enough of it. And it comes away to Adelphi in the start. A split dodge move, right alley. Shot clock dwindles down. Ortega the pick from Friend. On the move, his shot stopped Tomei, a piece of it. Kesselring wants that check up. Dwindles away here. Donnellan, Woodland back on the field. Specialist with the EMO. Lewis a big crank, stopped by Schmidt, got a piece of it. Didn't corral the rebound, though. It's toward the far corner. Opening moments of the first quarter. That's been it. Maybe a tying goal here on this possession for the Spartans. Quite a turnaround. Kesselring trying for another one on a bounce. Not much juice on that one. At least Bauer made a really easy play defensively along with Tomei. Has got his first. The big game for Lewis continues. He's 3-3 for 6. Off that helper. Tomei gets physical. Wow, he and Kesselring came together not once but twice.
Oh, they're going to hit with the interference for the second one.
Interference the second time was not necessary for Christian Tomei. After the thumping hit the first time on Rex Kesselring, but he gave one more shot. He trigger back 15.
Cho on his short stick because they switched that.
Yeah, now it's Cho trying to get a little room on the short stick. Slide comes though, Cho's decked. Ball moving again on a bounce. Shot just off target, not by much.
Look where you carry with the lefty, and then the lefty on the pipe goes up and elevates a little bit and then cuts right back to it.
That shot passing for Cho. Free from 15, Ortega cranks again. Enough of that there, Tomei got a piece. McDermott kept it alive, and barely 15 to shoot. Dodging McDermott, swim move, try to get the left hand free, cannot. Good help on defense. Spins again, McDermott is free, a bounce shot, stopped by Schmidt. Read that and shut down Vincent McDermott nicely. Big save and a tie game. Down by 2 after 3. Now Ortega, the All-American, shorty matchup. Ortega with it. He shoots, he scores! He scores! Tommy Ortega has won the national championship for Tampa! The Spartans spectacular in 2026. For the second time in school history, Tampa wins the Division II national championship. It's Tampa time in Charlottesville.
An unbelievable take, an unbelievable finish. You know, like we said, big players in big moments. Ortega, 2 in the fourth quarter, and then now this one in overtime, and the Tampa fans are coming rushing onto the field. Shirtless mayhem.
They're storming the field at UVA. Tampa in an overtime stunner. Gets revenge from last year's overtime loss to Adelphi. On the goal for Ortega. Incredible.
Ortega scores to tie it at 11 and then scores again to give them their 12th in the national championship. Just unbelievable. An unbelievable finish. Lefty down the alley. Great spot. Again, that.
Congratulations to the 2026 NCAA Division II Men's Lacrosse Champion, the University of Tampa. Fans Championship shirts are available at the East Entrance merchandise stand for purchase immediately following the trophy presentation.